This is the quick setup guide for any agency starting off on KVIQA using any of the providers such as Dropfans, FANGATE, UNLOCKBL, or exclu. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and create an account. We're going to choose agency and enter our email and passwords. Once we've done that, we're going to hit agree to terms of service and create an agency account. We will now receive a 5-digit code, which we will receive on email like this. Now we can hit verify, and we are in. Now for this setup video, I'm going to proceed with the free plan. However, we do recommend using a team plan if you are a larger agency. Now once we are in here, we're going to head over straight to the team board, which is one of the most important features on KVIQA. Once here, we're going to add our first worker, and we will create our first creator account. So each of your models needs their own creator account on KVIQA, so we're going to make one for that. And my model's name is Ruby Red. Now we're going to just use agency own because she doesn't need any credentials to log in. And the compensation is just for our own bookkeeping purposes, so I'm going to set that at 25%. And then I'm going to hit create. Now once this is done, we can start to configure it. So we're going to double click on Ruby Red. And we can see that we need to connect a vault. Now once we click on that, we can see here that we need an API key. And the API key depends on your choice of payment provider. Just to clarify KVIQA's position, KVIQA is literally the same as Inflow is, but for the link sharing space. So Inflow doesn't have any payment systems of its own. It literally uses FanView, OF, and Fansly, and you can use the CRM Inflow to manage everything smoothly in those respective platforms. Now KVIQA is the exact same, so we are partnered with FANGATE, exclu, UNLOCKBL, and Dropfans. And all these providers are compatible with KVIQA, and using these providers through KVIQA makes it actually usable for agencies instead of just solo creators, which is what all of these platforms actually are made for. And you can choose any of the providers' keys and just paste it in here. In this tutorial, I'm just going to use my UNLOCKBL account, so I'm going to hit generate key, then I'm going to hit connect, and now we have connected the vault to here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click out of here, and we're going to go ahead and check on the vault, and we can see it's paired correctly, and we have the content from the vault right here. Now back on the team board, we can see that there is no Telegram account connected and no WhatsApp connected to Ruby Red, which is unideal, and we are going to go ahead and do that right now. So we're going to head over to inboxes, then open inbox. Now to set up the Telegram account, I'm just going to literally click on add account, and we will land here on this QR code that we can scan, or we can log in by the phone number. I'm just going to scan this real quick. Now we land inside of our Telegram inbox here, and we can also connect multiple Telegram accounts, which will all be visible here on this inbox right here. Now obviously we can assign this account to a creator right here, and we can go back to the team board here, and we can see that yeah, we have indeed assigned a Telegram account to Ruby Red. Now I'm going to sign up a WhatsApp account as well. So we're going to head back to inboxes, switch over to WhatsApp, and then connect our first number right here. Now in WhatsApp, I'm going to scan this QR code. I'm just going to follow the instructions on screen here. And as you can see, once it's done, we're back here, and we can see that we have indeed connected this account, and I am going to assign this account to Ruby Red as well. Now once that's done, we're also going to open the WhatsApp inbox and just check it out. And as you can see, we are now inside of WhatsApp, and here we can also send people messages and pay-per-view content, same as inside Telegram. Now in the WhatsApp CRM, you can literally just open your vault like this. We can see all the content used, and the same goes for the Telegram account, so we're literally just going to be in here. We're going to open the vault, and here we can see all of our content. Now to send a pay-per-view both on WhatsApp and Telegram, you literally select the image, you create a drop, and then you can choose between a normal blur, a partial one, or a pixelated one. I prefer the partial blur because this has the highest conversion rate. So we're going to do that. We're going to set the price to $5. We're going to say, hey, we're going to create the drop. Simple as that. It's literally just sent in the chat. And as you can see, it landed in the chat right here. Now, if we want to send buttons like this instead, we need to connect QuickBot to our account. And obviously this requires a QuickBot subscription, because that's what Telegram demands. And that's something we will cover in the advanced setup guide video. This is literally just to get you started up and selling. Obviously, if you want to connect more accounts here, I'm going to connect my second account here. As you can see, I have multiple accounts here, so I can simply switch between them and just move between accounts, maximize efficiency. We can also view the sales up here, and we can change into light mode, which is what I prefer to use. And the rest we will cover in the advanced setup guide video. Now, if you're an agency watching this, most likely you have chatters. So what we will do here is we will add a worker and we will hire a chatter. So what we will do now is we will call him Joe, and we need to enter an email so that he can fill in his own password and manage his own login himself. And then if he's a very trusted member of staff, I'm going to give him manager access so that he can perform more advanced tasks than my other companions. Now let's say we just hired Chatlex. He's our newest addition to the team. I'm just going to remove all of his permissions from the chatters. And we're going to check out his profile. Let's say we don't fully trust Chatlex, we can add him to the anti-theft mode, so we can just ensure that he doesn't try to off-platform anybody from us. And we can also allow people to say whatever they want, but we will receive alerts if they do say anything related to deplatforming someone. But for this one, I'm going to actually say that Chatlex is a trusted member of staff, so we're going to do that. And we can also schedule his work. So let's say we only need him on the weekends. I'm going to say that this is the time he should work, and same for Saturday, so we're going to save that. Now, once this is done, we are going to assign him to one of our models. So let's say we want him for this model, we're just going to drag the node there, and then we can give him specific permissions for this model. So for this model, I do actually trust him to send voice messages and delete, but I don't want him to see all the chats, so we're going to disable that, and we're going to hit save. Now for the other model, I want him to be able to have manager access because this is his main model, this is his responsibility. So we're just going to say that he can do everything, so we're going to save that. And now once this is set up, we can go over to the schedule and just ensure that yes, he is indeed scheduled to work these hours. And we can also go to team stats and see that he is indeed working the hours that he is assigned, which obviously he is not. And if we have another chatter who already has a KVIQA account, we can very easily just head over to invitations, invite chatter, and send them the link to become a chatter for our agency. And then once the chatter clicks on that link, he will land on this page right here. So if we accept the invitation, we can see that we are already working for this agency. But guys, that's the quick setup guide for KVIQA. That is literally everything you need to do to be able to get started. In the next video, I'm going to cover all the advanced features over here, as well as the lead distribution and team stats, which might be useful for bigger agencies.